Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be doing response spectrum analysis of a building structure in Etabs. And I've already made a building model. And for this, the material that I've used are M25 grade concrete and high yield strength deformed bar of 415 grade. And the section properties are the frame section. I've used a beam of 400 by 300 mm. And for the column section, I've used 350 by 350 mm. And for the slab section, I've used a slab of 150 mm thickness. And the load cases that I've taken are these are the load that I've taken. The load cases are related to gravitational load and seismic load. And for the seismic condition load, I've taken maximum seismic factor, that is the maximum zone factor, that is 0.36. Now we have to add the load combination. I will be taking default load combination for this structure. After that, we have to define the response spectrum function, and for this, go to define select function. Since we are doing response spectrum analysis, we'll choose the function as response spectrum. Here we will add response spectrum analysis as per IS code. Let's say set the name as RSA. We'll take all the default values. Select this one. Select OK. After that, we have to add response spectrum condition load case in both X direction and Y direction. For this, let's go to the load case. These are the load case as per the building consideration, and let us add, and along with this we'll add the response spectrum condition load case in X as well as Y direction. Select the response spectrum to add and also for the Y direction. Here we have to change to U2. Just add, and after this we'll assign the diaphragm. First we'll select the building. Now we'll assign the diaphragm. Select D1. Okay. Now after this we'll run the analysis. Just click the folder name as file name as RSA. It will take some time to analyze the building. We can see the deformed building under the load consideration out here. After the analysis, we can see the results related to response spectrum analysis, which is related to the deflection diagram, bending moment diagram, and shear force diagram. For this, let us go here to display, deform shape, uh, select the load type, and apply. And here we can see the the building is deflecting in x direction under the response spectrum analysis, response spectrum condition in x direction. And similarly, we can see the reaction of the building with the response spectrum condition in one direction here. Now this is the deflection diagram and displacement diagram, and to look at the bending moment diagram and shear force diagram, we'll go here and select the load combination. For the shear diagram, we'll apply here. This is the shear force diagram, and this is the bending moment diagram. And similarly for the response spectrum condition in bidirection, we can look at the reactions. Like this. After this, we can also check the response spectrum plot. This, go to display and select the story response plot. Here, we'll select the load combination. The display out here is showing the maximum story displacement. The x-axis shows the displacement and y-axis shows the story height. And similarly, we can look at the story shear and also story drift. After checking all the results, now we have to see the output which is related to story drift and shear value in the Excel sheet. For this, go to display, select the show table, and we can show the output of all the analysis that we have taken. But for this, let us select for the response spectrum data. Select the displacement, and I will look at the joint displacement, and in reaction I'll show the joint reaction, and in this structural output, let us see the base reaction, and we'll also see at the story forces. And for this, select the load combination that we are going to see, and since we are doing for the response spectrum, we'll only choose for the response spectrum condition. We'll declare all this combination. These are the output related to base reaction. This is output related to joint displacement under response spectrum condition. And these are the story forces. Now, in order to export this data in Excel sheet, we can directly go to File, export the current table to Excel sheet, and this is how this is how we can sorry this is how we can extract the output in Excel sheet. And thank you. This is all for the response response spectrum analysis of building in Etabs.